Hi everyone, this scope is going to be about how to make lunchboxes fun. This is a picture of the lunch that I made for my daughter this morning. Today was her very first day of kindergarten. It was, I'm sure, more traumatic for me than her, but I just wanted to give you a quick scope on how I did that and how else you can make lunchboxes really fun. So first you might want to download something like this. These are little printables that you can get online. You just search like printable lunchbox notes and stuff, and there's just a ton of them. You can do that. I want you to have this really quick and easy for you so it's not a pain. So what I do is I just use one of these standard little boxes. I've got everything ready to go in here. So we've got like little note cards and things. We've got things that are already cut out, so that if I'm like running in the morning real quick, I can just grab this and write a little note to her, maybe throw a couple stickers. We've got some stickers in here, and if you can't draw, like I can't either, I'm horrible. So I use just regular cookie cutters. Just buy these anywhere, like even Walmart has them or anything. I just buy these, and you can even just trace stuff if you can't draw yourself, and that way you can do all kinds of really fun ones. And then I also buy these craft scissors, and they have these little curves and all this fun stuff on them so that you can just quick cut out if you're just using regular paper or anything. If you've got pieces of construction paper right in your box, you can just cut them out, and then you'll have like just fun little edges and designs and stuff, and your kids will think you're the best. And then if you notice in my lunch that I showed you, I had don't have any kids of my own, too young. I'll watch them. Thank you, I appreciate that. You can pass it on to people that you know that do have kids. And then we've got here, I've got little cookie cutters and stuff. So these I'll use for like their sandwiches and stuff like that. Have some wheat bread, and I'll just cut out little tiny cute little sandwiches. Now the picture you saw was like a Lunchable, like a homemade Lunchable thing or something like that. You can catch that picture on the rebroadcast, but I also will show it to you again right before I sign off here. But I've got, I'm sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. We've got cookie cutters of everything. Like this will take us into like all the holidays and everything. We can do fall stuff, we can just do regular hearts or whatever, pumpkins, of course all the Christmas stuff, and you can just cut out the bread. I'm sure you've heard that before. Or if they're small enough like mine are, you can just take pieces of meat or cheese and stuff like that, and you can just cut them out and put a little, like a cupcake container was in my picture, but you take a little cupcake liner thing, and you can put them, they fit right in those little sandwich packs, and you can just make it like a homemade Lunchable so that they can have a really healthy lunch and not those Lunchables that have all that garbage in them. So let's see what else. Notes wise, like when you're doing the notes, like you know, just write whatever, put stickers, be creative with it. Sometimes you might want to like attach a sticker to it or something. I do have these, I said sticker. I meant sucker. You knew what I meant. I get these at Trader Joe's. I don't like all the dyes. It really makes my oldest son, it makes him really hyper and stuff. So I try to stay away from as much as possible. So I buy these, and these are, the colors are what gives it, the coloring comes from like beet juice and turmeric and things that are natural. So I can attach just a little sucker right to the note or whatever, and sometimes if something special is coming up, you might want to be like, oh, can't wait, you know, to see you tonight. It's gonna be really fun to go to grandma's or whatever you're doing, if something really cool is happening that night. And what else did I want to tell you? When they come home, make sure, of course, you know, like greet them if you're home or whatever, if you're able to be home. I always have like a snack waiting for them at the island, and they always, my older kids loved it, and my little one I just sent to preschool today, so or I'm sorry, kindergarten today, so I've been like a mess all morning in tears, but trying to make the best of it. And she's got her little lunchbox and her little notes and everything, so she's happy. And just, you know, greet them with smiles, ask them about their day. One little tip I want to give you about, I don't know how many of you have kids, but if you do, and you've heard them saying like, you know, how was your day? Oh, fine. What did you do today? Nothing. Like, I'm sure you've heard it because I've heard it too. But my tip to you is ask specific questions, especially, you know, based on how old they are, but especially when they're younger, to be like, so what'd you do with a pencil today? Or name something nice that Mrs. you know, Jones said to you today in class, or tell me something that your friend did with Legos today. Just something, anything that you can do to kind of spark conversation. And a lot of times that will just kind of spark their little minds, and they'll be like, oh, you know, start thinking about things. And then it's not so much like, oh, mom just wants me to talk, you know. So yeah, that's about what I wanted to say about lunchboxes today. Let me see if I can show you again this lunchbox meal that I made this morning, and we'll be back tomorrow. I want to hear what you guys want to hear in these. This is my scopes are going to be all about kids and creative, you know, ideas to keep them engaged and to deal with things. I am a child development specialist. Before I was a Beachbody coach. That's my passion now, but I really want to connect with other moms. I miss kind of being in the world with little kids and moms and stuff that I can connect and share my knowledge. And I was working with kids for about 20 years. I used to do in-home preschool with kids, and I had notes that I sent home every day telling parents exactly what was going on with the kids, exactly what we were doing, exactly, you know, circle time. We had papers, we had all kinds of stuff that we did. I had a website where I would upload pictures of the kids in my home and what we were doing and everything. And so I'm definitely going to be doing a scope on that. So any of you that are you know, work from home moms that maybe are doing some kind of babysitting or preschooling in your home, I've got just a ton of tips and ton of things that I can share with you to really engage them. And I was paid very well by people because they knew that I took it very seriously, and I have a degree in child development and stuff. So I kind of went above and beyond what maybe they were expecting. So it's just my passion besides Beachbody coaching, and that's what I'm doing now. So I really hope that you will connect with me at either on Facebook under Nadina Ida Marco, or you can email me at nadinasfitclub@gmail.com. So that's Nadina's Fit Club @gmail.com. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see on these scopes. I'm going to try to keep them quick and keep them daily, but everything from potty training to how to get them to sleep to stuff like this, little lunchbox meals and things. Keep things creative, and I'd love to hear what you would like to hear. So let me show you real quick. Box meal again. This is the one that we were talking about today, and that you can see the little cupcake holders in there too. Just kind of keeps it fun and exciting. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.